Hi Libras, welcome, and this is your general scope for the month of April 2017. And before we begin, we're going to talk about Mercury in retrograde. If you're not familiar with Mercury in retrograde, Mercury is the planet of communication. I did speak some of it in my weekly of the April 3rd video. But now I have a date, or at least an ending date, because it begins April 9th and ends May 3rd, and the effects can be felt 2 weeks before it begins and 2 weeks after it ends. And what happens here is communication just goes away. And what else goes on is your computers start acting up and getting a little funky. Your cell phones start acting up and getting a little funky. There's lots more miscommunication, lots more arguments and fighting, lots more domestic disputes, and a lot more car accidents on the road. So that's my little spiel on that. Yeah, let's get started with you. So month of April 2017. Okay. You got 3 majors. Wow. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. So we start off with the Lover's card. So a few things with this one. So the beginning of the month, there may be a love relationship going on beginning, or if you're a couple, it could be you guys, and you guys are re-sparking, or putting a spark back into your relationship. It could be that, but it could be a new relationship full of love. Very strong. So this is a major arcana. You want to pay close attention to this. But yes, it's basically more about love relationships. I can take it on a note to where it could be a really, really good friendship as well. So you could have a really, really, really good friend, or you, or what was I going to say? My goodness, I'm sorry. I'm quite tired. Or a beginning of a love relationship. And this is also a card of choices. So no matter where you are in your relationships, in your relationship right now, you have a choice to move it to the next level. So that's also a message that comes through with this. So next card we have is the Moon card. So something is hidden, something, a secret is being kept from you. Basically is what they're saying. Few things happening with this card as well. Your intuition, you could be having very strong intuitive moments, or just really being strongly intuitive at this time. And this is about the beginning of the month or so. What else is going on? This is also a card of urgency and an emergency that happens at night as well. You also could be having very vivid dreams at this time too, very prophetic dreams at this time as well. And regarding that secret, or that something hidden, it doesn't stay hidden for very long, but I can't tell when. I'm not good with the timing of the cards, and I don't really follow that one too much with timing. But although it's hidden, it will come out, just not sure when. Okay. And again, it's a major arcana. You want to pay close attention to that as well. Next card we have is the Two of Pentacles. This is a card of being overwhelmed, having a lot on your plate, and a lot going on, and you're trying to juggle them around. Hence, he's juggling the coins. It could be anything with your finances, with your time, because I just don't relate the coins as finances. I also relate it to time as well. So, the only thing that to me is kind of funny about this is that although you have all this stuff going on and you got so much going on, juggling your plate, you're just juggling so many things around. I'm sorry, I want to sneeze. Is to other people you make it look easy, okay? And you probably are good with your time management and maybe your finances as well. It's not a struggling card, because I mean, I guess you'd say he's experienced at it, and you're just really good at it, okay? Next card we have is the Knight of Pentacles. This is very slow moving energy, and it's still an action card regardless of the slow moving energy. So it's still things moving forward for you, and it could be finances, it could be your finances that's moving along, but quite slowly. You're not seeing, I mean, there's still progress being shown, but just at a very, very slow pace. Again, it could be time related as well. This is also about receiving a message, but it comes in really, really slow. So for example, it could be snail mail. You actually get a letter in the mail. It could have gone through a lot of people before even getting to you. That's another way that I look at it. Or what else is going on? This could be, this is not necessarily a knight in shining armor, but it could be a person. And this is, I take this, and when I see this, this is an earth sign. And I see it as a Capricorn, more so. Because they don't, because if this is going to be a relationship reading, this one does not show feelings very well or very fast. They're very slow in showing their emotions towards you, their feelings or anything. So very, very slow energy. So not necessarily a knight in shining armor. That would be another knight, although you can look at it that way too. But like I said, just very slow energy, very, very slow moving, but still it's a moving forward card. It's an action card, so it's still moving forward. Next card we have is the Wheel of Fortune. So good fortune's coming your way. Finally, what else is going on with this? This is also about, this is almost karmic energy as well. It's coming full circle. It is, what else is going on here? It's you've come full circle. You've completed a cycle. That's what I want to say. But good fortune nonetheless. And just remember that this card is always spinning. So you want to take advantage of what you have, and all the good fortunes that's coming to you at this time, because it's always in constant movement. It never stops. So it's in a good position for you right now. Again, it's a major arcana. You want to pay close attention to that as well. Next card we have is the Five of Cups. This could be grieving. You are grieving something at this time. That's the first thing that just popped into my head. And or there's a, you're in a depressive state at this time. You're moody at this time. And this person is more focused on the cups that are fallen than the cups that are still standing. So you want to turn yourself around. I always say this with this card is, it's okay to visit, because we all have our little depressive states that we go through. Some people worse than others. Some people are medicated or on medications because they're clinically depressed and so forth. They have issues. But like I said, it's okay to visit. It's just, it's not okay to live there. Just don't live there. So this is about being like in a funky mood right at this moment in time, and this is getting toward the end of the month. So just make sure you look at the cups that are still standing. You have good fortune on your side as well, almost like good luck, good karmic energy. So whatever's going on here, there's a reason. It could be relationship wise, it could be finances wise, but this is an emotional card as well. So fives, do I have that with the fives? Okay, fives are instability and change. So something unstable, not stable at this time. Like I said, it could be your mental state, but this is more about emotions. So your emotional state is, I guess, kind of wangle at this time, but it is a card of change. So I don't see you really staying there permanently. It's just temporary right now. Maybe you are grieving someone. Maybe you're grieving someone that has passed on. Maybe it was recent. Maybe it was a long time ago, and you're just taking a moment of silence for this person. But nonetheless, it's, you just don't want to stay in that state, that funk, okay, for very long. You want to be able to move on from there. But the next card it brings, and this is at the ending of the month as well, is the Page of Cups. Listen to your intuitions. Listen to your gut. That's what the little fishy represents. Little words of wisdom, I also say. And but it has to do with your intuition, so trust it. This is an emotional card, so emotional could be beginning of new emotions for you as well. Maybe you're getting out of this funk, and I don't see why not. But you're getting in touch with more with yourself at this time. This could be emotional news that comes your way as well. It could be romantic. Could be friendship. I don't see it like really business-wise or anything like that, but more on a friendship level or intimate level, romantic level as well. So it could be new beginnings of those beginnings of new feelings. It could be an invitation to go out on a date, or just go out with friends as well. But this card is just reminding you to just trust your intuition. Okay, you could also be dealing with an emotionally immature person at this time too, or just dealing with an immature person at this time as well. It could be your child, it could be the child of somebody else, but some kind of immaturity. It also could be premature news, emotional premature news. You don't have all the facts yet. So it could be the beginnings of that as well. So a few things going on with that. So let's kind of recap here with the Lover's card. Great love, or just feeling, you could just be feeling love for no reason, but it is a coupling card. So it's either a romantic, let's just say this, it's also a card of choice. So you could be getting into a love relationship. You could already be in a love relationship, and you're kind of resparking it, going back and reliving some things. But on another note, it is a card of choice. So wherever you are in a relationship right now, it could be moved to, you have a choice to move it to the next level. Okay, and something hidden, you have secrets. There are secrets being hidden. It could be you hiding a secret as well. No, not sure, but basically what it's saying is a secret is actually being hidden from you. It will come out, just not sure when. It also says, again, to trust your intuition. You could be feeling quite intuitive at this time, quite strongly. You could be having prophetic or vivid dreams at this time as well. What else is this saying is it's a card of urgency and some kind of emergency happening at night as well. Again, a major arcana, you want to pay close attention to that. You got a lot of stuff going on. You're juggling, quite, I wouldn't say overwhelmed, but you have a lot on your plate at this time. The only thing is you make it look easy. What it's also saying is you always, because like I said, I try to mention this in every reading if I can. The coins don't necessarily represent finances to me, excuse me, but also relates to time as well. So right now you're either having a lot to juggle with your finances, or you're trying to manage your time at this time as well. But you make it look easy, and you actually are experienced at it, so it's not very hard for you. It is a card of balance as well. So it's saying that you always have time for love, or for yourself, or with family, or with friends. So just take it easy with all that overwhelming, or all that you have on your plate at this time. Then we have really slow moving energy coming in. Like I said, it looks like a Capricorn to me, or has the characteristics or the traits of a Capricorn. This person does not reveal their emotions very easily or very quickly. But then again, it could be news or a message coming to you that comes really slowly. Like I said, in the mail, a letter. Or it's just went through a lot of people before it got to you. Could be a knight in shining armor. So it could be a romantic person in your life. It is an action card, and it is still about moving forward as well. So it could be your finances are moving forward, or you're moving on with a relationship. You could be invited on a date or going out with friends. What else? It is an action card, so it is still about moving forward. And then you have good fortune. You're on you're good karmic energy right now. Good fortune coming your way, or is on its way, or it is here. Could be a little trip as well, travel for you. Doesn't necessarily have to be far away. It could be next city or town as well. But just remember that wheel is always turning, and you want to take advantage of this while you can. And then you might be going through a little funky period, feeling depressed, or you actually are grieving something or someone. Just don't focus on those fallen cups. You want to also turn yourself around and focus on the cups that are still standing. And fives again is regarding instability and change. So you're just going through a change right now. Instability, kind of feeling unstable, and that's emotionally unstable at this time. But change still happens and is going to happen. I don't see you really staying in this funk for very long. Like I said, it's toward the ending of the month. And lastly, you want to listen to and trust your intuitions at this time. Trust your emotional feelings. You also could be dealing with someone who is immature emotionally, or dealing with your child or the child of somebody else. You could be getting some kind of emotional news at this time too. And again, this is the beginnings of it. So you don't have all the facts yet regarding this news. Or some of you may just really be getting some new news coming in as well. So I thank you for watching. I hope that helps you and that resonates with you. I hope you connected. And I bid you a very great month of April. I'll see you for the weeklies. And remember, it takes two to tarot. And I bid you aloha.